Good morning, everybody. Jersey Joe from Ohio. Excuse me. It's the morning of Saturday, July 23rd. And again, excuse me again, the Browns fans are being tortured. We were supposed to find out yesterday. All these media people, they're all full of crap. Okay, they don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. Coming out with these tips, these leaks, whatever they are. We were supposed to hear about Deshaun Watson when they knew the verdict weeks ago. It's all just BS. It just kills me. Okay, let's start out today with Andrew Berry and the Deshaun Watson trade. You know, I understand that you went out and got us a good quarterback. We haven't had a good quarterback since Kosar. Okay, over 30 years ago. You get us a good quarterback with major baggage. Major baggage. Did you guys do your homework thoroughly? Seriously, I don't get it. I mean, what did you expect for a chaotic year if he gets suspended 6 or 8 games? Okay, is that what you and Haslam's expected? A wasted year? More torture for the fans? And wait till 2023? Okay, so I don't get it. And you gave away a good amount of money, which the Haslams could afford, but our whole future were draft choices. Our whole future. What's wrong with you? You got a head like a rock? Okay, when it comes to the Watson and Mayfield, keep Mayfield. Let him sit there. Pay him. You could afford it. And if you can't, you wait until a team's in dire straits, which will happen, and they'll come up and they'll give you a second or at least a third round choice without question. But no, you have to trade him for a BS conditional 4th or 5th round. What the hell's wrong with you, Andrew? I mean, use your head a little bit. Use your head a little bit. It's ridiculous. God forbid Mayfield and the Panthers beat the Browns the first game, whether it's with Watson or Brissett. Get yourself a gun, because the fans will be at your door with a gun, okay? So let's close that subject out. Let's talk about the sham NFL, the prejudice NFL, okay? You know, the NFL is comprised of 65% African Americans, yet there's not one African American ownership. Not one. Why? Because the NFL is prejudiced. Okay, the guys in their white tower, Caucasian tower, okay, they're all prejudiced. Forget about the Rooney Rule established years and years and years ago. If they do that just to pacify the NFL and show the people that they're trying to hire black coaches, BS, okay? BS. The NFL, they give billions of dollars to the media, billions. That's why none of these guys like Stephen A. Smith has the balls, okay, to mention there's no black owners in the NFL. Stephen, with your big mouth, you don't have the balls to say something. Why? Because you're worried about your job. I don't blame you. What are they going to do? Fire you? Suspend you? Whatever they do, you'll pick up another job for another 5, 6, 7 million. So what are you worried about? Saying like it is. It's the brothers. Okay? The brothers. All right? Why Deshaun? Why not the 3 white owners, Caucasian owners? Why aren't they getting punished at all? Which they should be punished, at least 2 first-round draft choices each. But forget about that. Why aren't they getting punished? Because the NFL is prejudiced. Okay? Goodell's head is so far up the asses of the owners that he's protecting his job and he'll do nothing. Not to mention all the BS that went on over the past years. Okay, not to even mention it. Imagine Goodell walking in to an owners meeting in the Bahamas or wherever the hell it's going to be, and saying, "Gentlemen, my first agenda for business is to tell you that the African American Syndicate has been approved to finance to buy the Washington Commanders." Oh my God. Okay. These owners would turn ghost white. Ghost white. Why? Because the NFL is prejudiced. They're prejudiced bastards. That's what they are. The NFL is prejudiced. Now, with regard to the suspension, first of all, Snyder. Let me go back to Snyder, one of the owners of Washington. He said he will not comply if he gets a subpoena. You know what? Screw you. Screw you, Snyder. You're an asshole. All right? You'll comply, all right, or they'll force you to sell the team, even though you're a good white, Caucasian boy. You're going to have to sell the team because you're the worst owner in the NFL. The worst owner. Okay? And when it comes to, skirting around, like with Watson, what did these women think they were flying in for? A sewing class? Come on in, we're going to have a sewing class. What did they think they were flying in for? They were flying in for, A, if the massage goes well, they make a good buck, and they meet Deshaun Watson. B, if something should go astray, but not major, okay, they may be able to come back and sue Watson. Okay, they're carpetbaggers. They want to grab every cent they can, as proven by the young boy whose mother said she came home after giving Deshaun a massage and said it was wonderful. He was a great guy and it was wonderful. Okay, and then she comes up and she starts in the class of the defendant suing Deshaun. Luckily, her son, thank God, son, good job, comes up and tells that story. So what does that tell you? Okay, what does that tell you? So be careful, Mrs. Robinson, on the suspension. Okay, be careful. Now, I know you're very intelligent because you're a federal judge. And federal judge, by the way, runs this country. Not the Supreme Court. The federal judges run this country. So please be careful with what you're doing. And for God's sake, okay, let this thing come out. Let it out. It should have been out weeks ago. Okay? Watson already settled with 24 defendants. Okay, let it go. It's gone. It's done. It's over. Get this thing through. All right? And let's not forget the last thing. The NFL is prejudiced. No doubt about it. None. None. No doubt about it. Okay? And as for you, Mrs. Robinson, make the decision. The decision's already been made. I'm double talking myself. Make the decision and put it out. Don't torture the Cleveland fan base anymore. We've been tortured enough. The Cleveland fan base has been tortured enough. We get a great quarterback, but he's got major baggage. Okay, major baggage. I'm sick to my stomach. As usual. You might like what I say. You might agree with what I say. Okay? I don't really care. Okay? I don't really care. I don't frankly give a damn because I got it off my chest. And that's what counts. It's off my shoulder. NFL prejudice. You're prejudiced bastards. Okay? Jersey Joe from Ohio signing off. Have a nice Sunday.